Hi, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my STEM classroom that I created. So, my classroom is going to be called the Exploratory, and I actually got this idea from my principal because we have on half days exploratory throughout our school. And that's where the kids get to travel around the room and explore different things. So, some people do perfume making, some do just build your own idea, or some do crafts, some do create your own game. So it's more like STEM classes because we don't have a STEM classroom, but it is, only on a half day and it's only twice out of the year. So I was like, why don't I take this idea and I turn it into a STEM classroom? So my STEM classroom is called the Exploratory, and the motto is the world is yours, so you should explore. And that's exactly the purpose of this STEM classroom. So, I would like kids to see this as one of the decorations. Think, explore, create. I think that gives the perfect sum up of how the classroom is designed and created. First, they want to think about it, they want to start exploring their ideas, and then they want to create. So, the exploratory. This is going to be for middle school, ages 11 to 14, and teachers in classrooms. Teachers in other classes can use the classroom. However, it will be for the STEM classroom, but it can be used to sign out just in case any teacher, wants to explore or do STEM lessons in their classroom. So that is a very great thing because I'm being a language arts teacher now. I would love to be able to sign out a STEM classroom to be able to integrate these lessons or STEM principles into my classroom instead of, doing it in my room. This would be a great way because they are exposed to so much more. So the first thing is my pedagogical goals, and it provides opportunity for students to engage in 21st century skills such as teamwork, collaboration, problem solving, communication, and creative thinking. So that's my first goal because I feel like those skills are extremely important for students to master. They need them for the workforce. So that is probably like the biggest point of my exploratory. The second is it offers a learning experience which students apply what they're learning to relevant, meaningful ways. So that's where, they also want to add in that real world experience and it allows students to think, explore, and invent their own idea. So if you haven't noticed by now, my whole thing is like adventure. So through these pedagogical goals, they are able to, create their own adventure, create their own things, and be able to use them to out in our real world to utilize them. So that is very important. So there's actually going to be three sections in my look, and the first one will be a technology section, the second one will be collaboration, and the third one will be creating. So it will be designed into three different sections. So section one, I would like the room to be supplied with tables, chairs, computers, iPad, because that is our technology section. That's where they would go for research or to explore their thinking. Section two or station two would be collaboration, and this is where I would want it to be comfy because this is where I want the students to, brainstorm, start thinking of things they can use out in the real world to create. And then the third one would be, art tables, art supplies, anything like that, different STEM creating ideas because, this is where they would actually put their plans into action. So here's my design. As you can see over here, this will be the section one, the technology section. Here's section two with the couch and little beanbag chairs. That would be your collaboration. And here's the art design, your tables and your shelves with all your art supplies. That would be section three, your actual creating station. Over here is a teacher's desk, just to, have the things that maybe the teacher would need there, a computer to monitor what these students are watching and things like that. And right here would be the smart board because that is where, if you want to do a whole group instruction before you send them on their ways to think, explore, create, that's where you would want to do it in the middle of the classroom. So, furniture wise, I need high top computer tables for the technology. I need activity tables, the long tables, round tables for the collaboration. I really like chairs with wheels on them. It's not only, helps kids that maybe who are a little more antsy, but it also gives that like flexible seating idea. Stools for your tables so they can sit on to collaborate. They have foam seat circles like those bean bags. They have a futon. They have shelving and storage containers for sure because we have to keep all that art supplies together. The next one is, oh, and the furniture would cost about almost $5,000. So just using furniture, that would be around $5,000. Next, for technology, we heard some different things: a smart board, an iPad, some laptops, a 3D printer. So for technology, I would like a Promethean board, computer printer in that classroom, a charging cart for sure for the laptops and the iPads. So that would be around $14,000 total in technology. And then, our STEM accessories, so things that maybe we need that are STEM creating ideas or lessons. So, like the iRobot coloring or coding, that's $199. However, it's very cool because it gives the robot a pen and you can help design what you want it to do and it draws it for you. The Cricut maze, the connects, the Ingeno robots, Mindstorm, Lego education, all this can be used for multi-purposes because they can be built and created. So we would only spend about $1,000 on STEM accessories. Here are some of the key accessories I would like, for them to build their own robots, code the robots, talk about circuits, the different straws, they can build structures with those. So anything that deals with building, talking about gravity, more robots would be a great thing to have in the exploratory. The next thing I really think is important is free recycled materials, asking for free donated items because, little things that you need around the house or that you have can be used for STEM all the time. And, since our motto is think, create, explore, these would allow kids a free option to help them explore either at home to think about things that they can use at home or also to explore in the classroom with things that they have at home. So I would ask for like toilet paper rolls, shoe boxes, plastic bottles, magazines, newspapers, anything with a print, Kleenex boxes of cardboard, cloths, anything at home that people would want to maybe give to our classroom to help support the STEM creating idea. And then we would need art supplies because they are creating it. So construction paper, computer paper, scissors, glue, markers, colored pencils, clay, paintbrushes, any of the sorts. So that would be around $500. Then I would want to add some decor into my classroom. So, we would need a carpet, which you can see at the bottom, never stop exploring, a stem wall decal, mountain tapestry, which I can hang on the back of the classroom, and then wall decals that Think, Explore It, Create It to hang up on the wall. So just some minor things because the classroom will be filled with different art supplies, boxes, containers, shelves, futons, but however, I still want them to understand the theme, which is exploration. We're going to explore the real world, we're going to create it. Also, we would need some professional development on how to use these. This professional development actually has teachers or researchers come into your classrooms, into your district, and they actually have you create hands-on learning experience for the classroom. So it's a very cool workshop because it's talking about the mindset, it's talking about how to implement those 21st century skills, and it's also talking about how to actually create things that will help kids, develop ideas for in the real world. So for 25 teachers, it would be $7,500 for one 6-hour class, so the total of that would be the $7,500. So my cost breakdown would be spending about $28,000. Now, giving our budget is out of $100,000, I didn't want to spend that much because there are things that in the exploratory we're going to have to keep rebuying. So the first thing, we would have to obviously probably do more professional development classes, at least 4 or 5 throughout the year, just to give teachers like an idea of how they can implement STEM into their classrooms and also how they to use the exploratory. We would also probably need more art supplies, or if computers break, we might need those. So I wanted to keep some of the budget on the side just so that way we would have money to purchase additional things that we would need. So here's the exploratory. The world is yours. I would love you to explore, and I hope you like my STEM classroom because this is how I would always have envisioned it to be. Bye.